Welcome to practice. My name is Sarah if you're new here. So glad you could make it to your mat today. Today we'll be doing a full body flow, but know that I'm only here to guide you, so just listen to your body, take what feels best, leave what doesn't. We'll begin in a seated pose. You can be in hero's pose or crisscross applesauce. Place your right hand on your belly and your left hand on your chest to get started. Close your eyes or soft gaze towards your nose. And just allow yourself to tune into your breath. Feeling your belly, your rib cage, and your chest rise and expand all the way at the top. And feeling your chest and rib cage and belly melt back and contract all the way at the bottom. Today, I'd like you to just allow yourself to be perfectly imperfect. Let yourself be a little more human, and let go of the idea or social construct of being perfect. In a world that glorifies perfection, we forget that our greatest strength lies in our humanness. Today we move not to perform, but to feel, not to perfect, but to be present. Take a deep inhale in and draw your arms all the way up towards the sky, palms touch. And on your exhale, draw your hands down to heart center. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, draw the right palm down next to your hip and take a side bend over to the right. Gaze up underneath your left arm. And on your exhale, pivot your chest to face your right hand. Focus on closing your rib cage. Inhale to open, gaze up. Exhale to pivot and close, gaze towards the right hand. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale, arms rise all the way back up towards the sky. And on your exhale, plant your left palm down next to left hip, right arm rises. Take a side bend towards the left. Exhale, close. Pivot your chest to face your left hand. Inhale to open, gaze up. Exhale to close. Inhale to open. Last one. Exhale, close. Inhale, rise all the way back up towards the sky, palms touch. And on your exhale, we'll just draw our forearms together in front of you. Focus on cactusing your arms, opening your chest. And on your exhale, round, chin to chest, touch your forearms together. Inhale to cactus, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Exhale to round your shoulder blades apart. We'll make our way into a tabletop pose with your knees stacking underneath your hips and your wrists underneath your shoulders. Face your fingertips to face your knees. You could do one hand at a time or maybe both at the same time. And we'll just focus on shifting forwards and back to stretch the forearms, the wrists, the fingers. And once you're content, we'll come back to neutral. Starting with cat-cow, so on your breath in, drop your belly, squeeze the shoulder blades, gaze up. Exhale to round the spine, chin to chest, press away. Inhale to arch, cow pose. Exhale to round, chin to chest, scoop your tailbone in. Inhale, cow, open your heart. Exhale, round, cat pose, press away. Go with your breath, your pace. Just a few more rounds just like this. You might explore and tuck your toes behind you. You might take some hip circles, spinal waves, neck rolls, closing your eyes and tuning out of whatever this looks like. Really tuning in to notice what this feels like. Notice where you're holding on to tension. Notice what you can let go of. As soon as you feel even and content, we'll eventually meet back in a child's pose towards the back of the mat. Knees wide, mats distance apart, big toes touch. Hips back and down towards your heels. Walk your arms out long in front of you, arms wide. Gaze forwards. Inhale, slide through your arms, lift your chest up, take a back bend. And on your exhale, press your hips back towards your heels, child's pose. Gaze forwards, linking movement with breath. Inhale to slide through your arms, lift your chest, back bend, baby cobra. Exhale, hips to heels, press it back, child's pose. Inhale, slide through the arms, lift your heart, back bend, squeeze your back muscles. Exhale, hips to heels, child's pose. Tuck your toes and meet me in a downward facing dog, sending your tailbone up high towards the sky and just taking your dog for a walk, pedaling left and right, stretching hamstrings, tapping heels. Stroll your feet towards your hands at the top of the mat and separate your feet about mat's distance, heels in, toes out. Coming to a malasana, yogi squat, just getting right into it. Lengthening the tailbone down and lifting the crown of your head up so your spine is nice and tall. Actively press your arms into legs, legs into arms, create resistance. Inhale to extend the legs, forward fold. Exhale to bend the knees, sink low, yogi squat. Inhale to extend, forward fold. Exhale to bend, yogi squat. Just getting into the hips. Inhale, extend, forward fold. Exhale, bend, malasana, yogi squat. Plant your palms down, extend your legs, and heel-toe your feet back about hips distance apart. Bend the left knee, extend the right. Peel your right arm all the way up towards the sky, gaze up, twist open. Square your hips. Slowly float your right palm back down. Bend the right knee, extend the left. Inhale, peel your left arm all the way up towards the sky, lead with your chest. Square your hips. Draw your left palm back down onto the mat. Grab opposite elbows, gentle bend of the knees, and ragdoll the body left and right. You might even add a few yeses and a few nos with the head. Release any resistance in your neck, your upper body, and your lumbar spine. Release the arms down, tuck your tailbone in, and rise all the way up vertebra by vertebra, coming all the way up to Tadasana, standing pose. Raise your arms all the way up towards the sky, palms touch. Send your weight into your heels, shift your hips forwards, lift your chest up, take a back bend. Rise all the way back up to center, and on your next exhale, swan dive down, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, gaze forward, spine is straight. Plant the palms, step the right foot back, step the left foot back, plank. Exhale, lower down knees, chest, chin. Inhale to back bend. Tuck your toes, bend your knees. Exhale, press the back downward facing dog. Just taking a moment to pedal it out left and right. Inhale to kick the right leg up and back. Bend the knee, stack the hips. Take big circles with your right knee in one direction. Kick right leg back, three-legged dog. Exhale, draw knee into nose, hover. Plant the foot right between the hands, gaze forwards. Step the left foot to meet the right. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive your arms all the way up towards the sky, palms touch. Exhale, swan dive down, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant the palms, step left foot back, step right foot back. Exhale, lower down knees, chest, chin. Inhale to back bend. Exhale to tuck the toes, send the hips up and back, down dog. Inhale, kick left leg up and back, bend the knee, stack the hips. Maybe you take big circles again with your knee in one direction, open your hip. Extend the left leg long, point your toes, square your hips. Exhale, knee to nose. Plant the foot right between the hands, gaze forwards. Big step forward, step right foot to meet left. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive your arms, palms touch all the way at the top. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant the palms, step or hop your feet back, plank pose. Inhale to back bend. Exhale, press it back, down dog. Gaze forward, step, hop or float your feet to the top of the mat. Inhale to half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way back up to standing, palms touch. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to half lift. Exhale, plant the palms and step or hop your feet back, plank pose. Exhale to lower down, tuck the toes. Inhale to lift all the way back up to plank pose. Drop the knees down, press the hips back towards the heels, child's pose. Arms wide, gaze forwards. Inhale, slide through your arms, lift your chest. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Inhale to kick right leg up and back. Draw your knee right behind your nose, hover. Inhale, kick it back. Exhale, right knee behind right elbow. Inhale, kick back. Exhale, right knee behind left elbow. Inhale, kick back. Exhale, knee to nose. Plant the foot right in between the hands. Heel toe the right foot to the right edge of the mat. Untuck the back toe, drop the back knee. Inhale, arms rise, crescent. Take a slight back bend, gaze up. Draw your hands to the inside of your right foot and extend the front leg long, half split. Come up onto your heel. Inhale to shift forwards, bend the knee, arms rise, take a back bend. Exhale, hands melt down, extend the front leg long, half split. Inhale, bend the knee, arms rise, crescent, shift your hips forwards. Exhale, melt your hands down, extend your front leg long, half split, flex your foot. Come all the way back forwards, ground down through your left shin and kick your right leg long back behind you. On your exhale, draw your knee in towards your nose, take it out to the side, and then stamp your foot all the way back up towards the sky. Knee to nose, out to the side, stamp your foot up towards the sky. Knee to nose, out to the side, stamp your foot up towards the sky. Extend your right leg long, tuck your left toes, and meet me in a three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Plant your right foot right in between your hands, you might help it up. Check your alignment, right knee stacking over ankle, left heel shooting back. And just allow your hips to soften and melt down towards your mat so you feel a deep stretch in the front of your left hip. Gaze forwards. Generously bend your left knee, big step forwards, step your left foot to meet your right at the top of the mat. Inhale to half lift, gaze forward, spine straight. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive all the way back up towards the sky, palms touch. Draw your hands to heart center and lift your left knee up about hip height. Try to focus your gaze, a spot that doesn't move a few feet in front of you. This helps with stability. Grab a hold of your left ankle and place the sole of your foot to the inside of your calf, the inside of your thigh, or maybe tripod stand your left heel to the inside of your right ankle. Take whatever variation feels best, as long as it's not on the knee. Actively pressing foot into leg, leg into foot. And what do your branches look like? Stay with your breath. Keep your gaze focused. Draw your left knee back to the center. Hinge your chest forwards and hover your left leg long back behind you, warrior three pose. Gentle bend to the standing knee. Crown of your head may be in line with your back heel. Point your toes. What do your arms look like? Maybe they're at heart center. Maybe they're reaching long in front of you or behind you. Generously bend your right knee. Slowly drop your left foot down. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, pivot the left toes to face the long edge of the mat, warrior two. Sink low. Flip your right palm up. Exhale, bend back, peaceful warrior. Left arm slides down the left thigh or maybe binds behind the back and comes to the front thigh. Pivot your chest up, gaze up. Right knee stacking over right ankle, left leg extended long. On each inhale, can you create a little more space in the right side of your rib cage? And on each exhale, can you melt a little deeper? Reach your body forwards. Draw your right forearm on top of your right thigh and stretch your left arm up and away. Take a side bend to the top of the mat. Extended side angle. Deep stretch from left fingertips to the left blade edge of your foot. Draw your gaze towards your front toes. Extend your front leg long. Draw your right hand to the inside of your ankle or hold onto your shin. Triangle pose. Shoulders stacking. Send your right hip point forwards, left hip point back. Hips in one line. Draw the hands down, frame the front foot, step the right foot back to meet the left. Exhale, take a chaturanga or lower down, knees, chest, chin. Inhale to press all the way back up, plank pose. Exhale, drop the knees down, press it back, child's pose. Gaze forwards. Inhale, slide through your arms, lift your heart, take a back bend. Exhale, press it back, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg kicks up and back. Exhale, knee to nose, hover, engage your core. Inhale, kick it back, three-legged dog. Exhale, left knee, left elbow, hover. Inhale, kick back. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. Inhale, kick back. Last one, exhale, knee to nose. Plant the foot right in between the hands and heel toe the foot to the left side of the mat. Drop the back knee, untuck the back toes. Inhale, arms rise, crescent. Exhale, plant the palms, extend the front leg long, half split. Flex your foot, left toes drawing up towards the sky. Inhale to shift forwards, bend the knee, arms rise, crescent. Exhale to melt the hands down, extend the front leg long, half split. Inhale, shift forwards, bend the knee, arms rise. Exhale, hands melt down, extend the front leg, half split. Inhale, shift forwards one last time, crescent, lift your heart. Exhale, extend, half split. Melt your left hip point down towards your right heel. Slowly shift forwards. From here, ground down through your palms and your right shin and kick your left leg long back behind you, setting up for hip cars. On exhale, draw knee to chest. Draw the left knee out to the side and stamp your foot all the way back up to the sky. Knee to nose, out to the side, all the way back up to the sky. Last time, knee to nose, out to the side, all the way back up to the sky. Extend the left leg long, tuck the right toes, kick your left leg up and back, three-legged dog. On your exhale, slowly draw knee to nose, plant the left foot right in between the hands. You might help it up, draw your gaze forwards, and allow your hips to soften and melt down towards the mat so you feel a deep stretch in the front of your right hip, your psoas muscle. Generously work on bending your right knee. Big step forwards, step your right foot to meet your left at the top of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale to reverse swan dive your arms all the way back up to the sky. Draw your right knee up about hip height. Focus on your gaze, your drishti. Grab a hold of the inside of your right foot and place your foot to whatever height feels best for tree pose on this side. You might tripod your right heel to the inside of your left ankle. You might come up onto the calf, or maybe to the inside of your left thigh. Actively pressing foot into leg, leg into foot, create resistance, create a strong trunk, activate your core. And what do your branches look like on this side? Maybe you're flowing in the wind, maybe your hands are heart center, maybe you're a weeping willow. Honor wherever you need to go today. Stay with your breath, and give yourself grace if you fall out of it. Remember that you're human. You're not supposed to be perfect. Focus your gaze. Draw your right knee back to center. Hinge your chest forwards and hover your right leg long back behind you, warrior three pose. Gentle bend to the standing knee. Maybe the right heel is in line with the crown of your head. Activate your core. Generously bend the left knee. As gracefully as you can, float your right toes down onto your mat. Coming through lunge to warrior two. Pivot the toes to face the long edge of the mat. Tee your arms out long past your shoulders. Gaze forwards. Flip your left palm up to face the sky. Exhale, bend back. Peaceful warrior. Right arm slides down the right thigh, or maybe it binds behind the back and it comes to the front thigh. Pivot your chest up, gaze up underneath your left armpit. Sink low in your hips. Left knee stacking over left ankle. Come all the way back through, warrior two. Reach your body forwards and draw your left forearm on top of your left thigh and stretch your right arm up and take a side bend towards the top of the mat. Deep stretch all the way from right fingertips to the right blade edge of your foot. Peel your chest up, gaze up. Send your right hip point back and your left hip point forwards, hips in one line. Place your hand to the inside of your left ankle. Right arm rises up towards the sky, triangle pose. You might hold onto your shin for a little more stability. Shoulders are in one line. Open your chest. Lean back. Draw your hands down to frame the front foot. Step the left foot back to meet the right. Exhale to lower. Inhale to press all the way back up to plank pose, straight spine. Drop the knees down, press it back, child's pose. Gaze forward, slide through your arms, lift your heart, take a back bend. Exhale, press it back, downward facing dog. Come back to your breath. Come back to home base. Bend the knees, gaze towards the top of the mat. Step, hop or float your feet to the outside edges of the mat, heels in, toes out. Coming back to Malasana or Yogi Squat. Sink your hips low, lengthen the tailbone down, and lift the crown of your head up. Energetically pressing your arms into legs, legs into arms. Lengthen your spine nice and tall. Open your chest. Breathe into your hips. Option to stay here or option to practice crow if it is in your yoga practice. Draw your knees into your armpits. Work on shifting your weight forwards and draw your gaze a couple inches in front of you, not directly below you, or else you may fall on your face. Be careful. You might work on gradually picking one foot up and then the other, maybe both. Hop back to a chaturanga or step back. Press it back, meet me back in child's pose at the back of the mat, hips to heels. Take a moment, come back. We'll meet in tabletop, cross your ankles or shins behind you, and then extend your legs long in front of you, just a little transition. Just eventually making our way down onto our back, however you choose to get there. Just getting comfortable, wrapping your knees up in towards your chest, hugging yourself up into a ball, just taking a moment to meet yourself here with a little love, empathy, forgiveness, acceptance, and gratitude. Hug your left knee in and extend your right leg long and slowly fold your left knee across your body, coming into a spinal twist. Draw your gaze long past your left fingertips. Focus on leading with your chest. Breathe into your belly. Come back to center. Wrap your knees in towards your chest. Reset. Hold on to the right knee. Extend your left leg. Slowly fold your right knee across your body over to the left. Draw your gaze long past your right fingertips. Maybe creating a goal to glue your right shoulder blade down towards your mat to create a deeper twist. Slowly come all the way back to center. Wrap your knees in towards your chest. Reset. Thread your arms through your knees and grab the outside edges of your feet, coming into a happy baby pose. Lengthen your tailbone down, and extend one leg and then the other. Maybe extend both legs and take a full straddle pose. Release the bind. If shoulder stand is in your practice, you might pop up onto your shoulders and lengthen your legs long up towards the sky. Lengthen your spine. Maybe use your hands to prop yourself up on your lower back. Option to stay here. Option to come down into plow, chin to chest. Lengthen your toes up above your head. Maybe you create a bind with your arms, actively interlacing your fingers and reaching your arms away from your body. Take whatever feels best for you today. To come out of this, activate your core and slow and controlled lower all the way down vertebra by vertebra, all the way back down onto the spine. Take a moment to windshield wipe your knees left and right, reset your hips. And we'll meet in our final pose, Savasana. Option to have the legs extended long, about hips distance apart, heels in, toes knocking out. Draw your arms to the sides of the body with your palms face up. Gently close your eyes or soft gaze towards your nose. Just allow yourself to settle into your body at rest on your mat. I encourage you to stay here as long as you would like. We'll begin a 5-minute meditation, but if you need to get going, that's totally okay. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me, and until next time, namaste. But if you are with me, take a moment just to stay here, get comfortable, and we'll begin our meditation. Take a moment to turn your lens inwards and notice what you can release to create a little more space here. Take a deep breath in through your nose and release it slowly through your mouth. Allow your body to settle into the earth beneath you. Feel the support of the ground holding you completely. Notice the natural rhythm of your breath. There's no need to change or control it. Simply observe as your breath flows in and out in its own perfect timing. As you continue to breathe naturally, bring your awareness to any places in your body where you might be holding on to tension. Perhaps in your jaw, your shoulders, your hands, or your lower back. With each exhale, give yourself permission to soften those areas, to let go. Now bring to mind something you've been demanding perfection from yourself about. Notice how that expectation feels in your body. As you inhale, silently say to yourself, I am human. And as you exhale, silently say, and that is enough. Remember that nature itself isn't perfect. Rivers don't flow in straight lines. Trees grow with beautiful irregularities. Clouds form in unlimited shapes. In this moment, grant yourself the same freedom that nature enjoys. The freedom to simply be as you are. And as we prepare to close this practice, take one more deep breath in. And as you exhale, feel a gentle smile form at the corner of your mouth. A smile of self-acceptance, of compassion for your wonderfully imperfect human self. And when you're ready, begin to wiggle your toes and fingers, bringing gentle movement back to your body. And take your time as you slowly open your eyes, carrying this feeling of acceptance with you as you return to your day.